Setting and achieving goals is probably the biggest difference between the people who succeed and those who don't succeed. Think about the 4-minute mile, walking on the moon, having an electric car. If people didn't have lofty goals, none of these things would ever have been achieved. But the problem is that 95% of people don't even have a goal. And of the people who do have a goal, 95% of those people don't achieve their goals. Why is that? Well, we're going to look into that today. It all started with New Year's resolutions. The first time I was ever introduced to some kind of goals was when I was back in school. Yes, it was a very long time ago. We used to talk about New Year's resolutions. But back in that time, or at least in the schools I went to, there was never any mention of any goals. We did have some New Year's resolutions though. Arnolds Rules. Always have a destination. Whether you love him or hate him, Arnold Schwarzenegger achieved a huge amount in his life. One of his rules for success is that you must have a destination. If you don't have any goal, if you don't have a destination, then you'll pretty much float around aimlessly in life. Most people do have some kind of goal, but they just don't articulate it that well or write it down. The super successful people are very clear in their goals. But today, what we're going to cover is how to set and achieve goals. You're going to learn the secret ingredient that most people miss when setting goals. We're going to look at aspirational goals, SMART goals, leading and lagging indicators. So the secret ingredient is what's called the because list. Why is so important. This is literally the secret ingredient. It's because your because list is the why that drives your effort. Let me give you an example. Imagine you lived in an igloo in the snow and part of your igloo collapsed. Now you have to repair your igloo, which is your goal, and your because is that your family is getting cold from the snow and the cold. Now you'll be super motivated and not distracted because your why, your because this is so powerful. Well, it's getting cold inside. I need to fix this house. So now you have a goal and a because this. So important. It could just be that you hate your job, or you want to plan for your retirement, or you want to build an additional income for it. Once you have your why, your because, you can then drive your goals. What are aspirational goals? So Grant Cardone is a super successful, highly motivational person. He's very big in real estate in the US. He's famous for setting huge, what I call aspirational goals. Like, I want to have 10 million in the bank, or I want to have, 5,000 flats or units I own. This is related to the power of visualization, and I'm a huge fan of this. You have to be careful not to set too lofty a goal so that you then become disheartened when you aren't achieving these goals. What you need to do is measure your progress against where you were previously. Surround yourself with really strong people who continue to push you forward. I've got a favor to ask you. Smash that like button really hard, and if you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button. So what is a SMART goal? A SMART goal, SMART has the following details. S is specific. For example, I want to be healthy is not specific. I want to lose 2 kilograms in weight is specific. Measurable. I want to earn more money versus I want to have 100k in the bank. Achievable. I want 1 million tomorrow might not be achievable for everyone. It's an aspirational goal, but saying, hey, I want to make 5k in the next month could be more achievable, or I want to have made 500 phone calls in the next month is very achievable. And I'm going to look at that, what's called a leading and lagging indicator in a minute. Relevant. So if I decide that I want to become a ski instructor, it could well be a goal, but is it relevant to my overall goals and my vision? Well, no, it's not. So it's not a relevant goal. You need to have relevancy. Time bound. This is super important. I want to have completed 25 videos on my YouTube channel by March 22nd. Time bound. So now let's look at leading and lagging indicators. Many people struggle with goals as they're looking at lagging indicators, which are indicators that are not in control of. So for example, I want to earn $1 million with my hospitality business. Well, pandemic has just hit, so that business went bust. That's a lagging indicator. How about you have a goal of earning $1 million, but in order to achieve it, that's a lagging indicator. You're going to work on leading indicators. For example, I'm going to produce 5 pieces of content for my affiliate marketing business. I'm going to contact 10 people daily for catch-ups, or I'm going to make 500 phone calls the next month. These are leading indicators, indicators which you can control directly. So, what do you need to do in order to have strong goals and be able to achieve them? As Arnold Schwarzenegger said, it's not just Arnie who says it, the very top performers in all spheres of life are goal setters. Have a goal. As Grant Cardone says, surround yourself with highly motivational people who will help to push you towards your goals. Use SMART goals. Create SMART goals as explained in this guide. Use leading, not lagging indicators. Make sure you use leading indicators. For example, I'm going to make so many phone calls, I'm going to make so many emails, and then the lagging indicators will come on their own. Review your progress regularly. Goals should not be set in stone. Constantly review your shorter term and longer term goals. We are constantly bombarded with distractions. It is critical that you set up a strong vision board or equivalent that will remind you of where you're going and why you want to get there. Make sure you check out the two videos below. Number one, how to set up a long-term business with affiliate marketing. And if you're into trading, make sure you check out how most people lose money trading crypto and how you want to avoid that. Stay safe and take care.